Hey guys, Benson here at SIMPSON VLOGS, and welcome to a new vlog. Inspired by my own creative juices, I just wanted to share this little one with you guys. So sit back, grab a snack, grab a drink, kick your feet up. Most importantly, enjoy yourselves here on this channel, and you can hit the bell notification to do that, to keep up to date with this channel and everything that goes on it. If you want to keep up to date with my main channel, Simpson Plays, that's linked down below, along with my website, simpsonplays.com, and of course TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for your lovely faces to continue to enjoy. Now, let's get into it then. The future of gaming. I like that. Sorry, I like doing dramatic things like that. I'm a bit of a dramatic person. Anyway, the future of gaming. Now, a lot of people see gaming as this, as a few different things. They either see it as this thing that geeks do, these things that people with no friends or people with just online friends and no outdoor life, no fat people in a basement or something like that do. Or they see it as this budding industry that they want to get into, they want to invest into. It's big now, and it's growing and growing and growing, and they just see dollar signs in it. Or you get the rare few, the people like me, who actually see it as a passion, as a form of art, the way it should be seen, the way it actually is. Gaming is an art form. Okay, whether you are the gamer or the game creator, it is art. And if you look at the best games, the most played games out there, the most enjoyable games out there, the mainstream games, the big ones, those are the games that are actually art. Okay, some of you may not agree with this, but hear me out. And you can comment your agreement or disagreement down below, but hear me out. FIFA is an art. Okay, football itself is an art. It's an expression of your physical ability in real life. And when you bring that into a game about the same sport, when it's a sport game, it's an art form. It's your ability to portray and complete things that are done in real life on a game. It's art. When you make a game, you're making art. You know, this game art design is a course at universities and schools, because you needed to do it to get these pixels to look at like pictures to look good to the gamer. So it's an art form, you know, and you can create art in games like Minecraft and Fortnite. Okay, Fortnite, hear me out again. People might not agree, but Fortnite, you could always build your own. You know, you built a base to protect yourself in, and you shot from it. And people, the best players, were really creative with how they did it. Being creative itself is an expression of art. You know, being creative, you are creating something, and that is art. You create art. Okay, so it's an art form to be a gamer or making the game itself. Either one, you're an artist, just in a different sort of way. And the future of this art is to completely almost remove that barrier between it. The whole reason games have gotten to look better is because we wanted to be more realistic, to be there, to feel like we are actually that character, or feel like that character is real life. Come on now, look at back in the day. Tomb Raider on PlayStation 1. Did you feel that looked like a woman, or a spiky bunch of blocks with some serious blocks on the chest part? Okay? Compared to now. Okay, have you seen Tomb Raider now? That's a woman. Okay, that's a girl. That is what a person would look like in real life. Okay? Some of the games now are ridiculous. The graphics on these, like when I played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order for the first time on the Xbox, I was blown away by the graphics. I was looking at that thinking, this looks like a planet. Like, it actually physically looks like the planet. I feel like I'm in space on this planet. And the sun was beautiful, the sky was beautiful, the backgrounds were beautiful. The stormtroopers had like shine on them, actual armor that looked different depending on what lighting was in it. The graphics now are so complicated. That's why games cost so much, because the graphics, like making the game actually look like it's supposed to look. So if it's a Star Wars game, make it look like Star Wars. If it's a racing game, make it look like you're actually racing wherever in whatever stadium or streets you're meant to be racing on. That's why they cost so much. The production value hasn't changed on the story or the mechanics that stuff hasn't really improved that much. Not unless it's AI. Okay, it's in the graphics. Like, have you seen how good these games look now, even compared just to PlayStation 4? Even the Pro and Xbox X. Like, these games look sick. Especially when you get them onto PC, oh my goodness, it's a whole different level. That's where the expense is. Because we're continually trying to remove that barrier. Which means the future of gaming is in completely evaporating that barrier in virtual reality. Now, I know virtual reality was seen as the next big thing about 10 years ago and maybe 5 years ago, and now it's kind of a gimmick, you know. Who does anyone even know anyone with a VR headset? Because who wants... I don't want to put a headset on my head realistically and move around. I don't want to do that. That's not fun to me. That's only maybe it's because I'm lazy, but the only reason it's not fun is that you either got wires all around you can fall over, or you might mash up your own TV or something. You don't know what you're doing when your eyes are closed and you're in the game. I don't want to move. Okay, now there's a really good anime. I know, Japanese cartoon, Giku. Well, anyway, Sword Art Online. Just watch that. A lot of people don't like it after the first season. Well, have mixed feelings. I say I still think it's great. But watch that one. And the first few episodes about the VR stuff. Basically, they have a headset they lay down. It takes all the nerve implants, you know, the signals from your brain. So when I move my hand, brain sends a signal down my spine to my hand, to my muscles, and cause it to contract and relax. And same with fingers and all the other muscles. So the headset in the anime is meant to intercept those signals so that you're doing it in the game. So your brain's actually saying move, and it's moving your hand in the game. That is the future. Okay, if someone could actually invent that, I wish I was genuinely smart enough. I've just been watching a series about mankind's inventions and the progress of mankind, and the drive some of these people had, and the intelligence. I wish I had that and that drive to do that with VR, because that is a passion for me. That the brain itself is a passion for me, but the VR is the future of gaming. Because imagine you could play Call of Duty and you were actually the soldiers. You could actually do that jumping, that sliding, all that stuff. And you were the one actually doing it. And not only that, but the application itself has so many fundamental uses. Imagine you're training to be a doctor, okay? No longer do you have to worry about, you know, a patient. You could be in the VR, have someone randomly brought in with all these different problems, and you've got to fix it. Just imagine the amount of different experiments and data you could do and use if you do it in VR. The simulations you could do on real world scenarios. You know, you could reanalyze 9/11 or other disasters like the Titanic and see if you could stop that from happening ever again by being there, understanding what happened, trying to fix it in the moment, and knowing that if you mess up, it's not that bad. Yes, there are consequences. You might even feel pain. But you won't, and real other people won't actually die. Like, the applications of that are amazing. Like I just said, you could, medical applications, search and rescue applications, military training. Just imagine that. You could actually have live fire training all the time, every time in VR. Actual combat with actual real knives and stuff all the time in VR. You don't have to worry about hurting someone or hurting yourself. Plane drivers, you know, right now they have these big expensive simulations, but it's not the same as actually getting in the plane and flying the plane. You could do that in a VR simulation. So I'm going to say the future of gaming could be the future of the world. VR could change your life, my life, everyone's life. Now, I'm calling it right now, I'm trademarking this, patenting this, but imagine Amazon in a VR space. You know, everyone complains you don't get to go out to the mall anymore because you're always shopping online. Imagine shopping online, physically shopping online. Like, you are actually in an endless supermarket, you know, or an endless mall, and every shop in the entire planet is in there. Could you imagine that? Now, if you steal my idea, I'm suing you because I said it first. Here, this video is logging it, cataloging it. I will sue you, okay? But just imagine that. Imagine Amazon being like that or something like that, and you could have all these virtual stuff. Like, you could go to space in a virtual game. Imagine Star Wars in a virtual world where you could actually hold a lightsaber, travel to space, experience all this. The applications for this are intense, and obviously there's stuff and protocols and ethics we need to work out that would need to be worked out for something like that. But the potential is limitless. Okay, you could learn skills that you could even potentially even unlock other areas of the brain by doing certain stuff in games and suddenly being able to do it in real life. I know I'm going a bit like sci-fi and crazy stuff, but yes, VR is the future for a reason. We need to do it. We need to do it now. We need to do it. We need to do it yesterday because VR needs to be here now. I want to be able to lay down on my bed and play an epic game and be the center of that game. Fit me. Okay. All these other worldwide aspirations are good and that, but me, the future of gaming is the most important thing because I love gaming. Alright, and if you don't believe me, go check out my main channel, Simpson Plays. Hint, 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 hint. Dropping that down there. It's linked in the description down below. Well, you heard me rant about the future of gaming. Comment down below what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to keep up to date, not only with more rants, but everything that goes on here on this channel, which is, of course, the Explain series we've got and the What If history scenarios. Now, like I said, you can check out my main channel, Simpson Plays, down below. Of course, you can check out my main website, simpsonplays.com. And, of course, TikTok, Instagram, Resort, and Twitter for your lovely faces to continue to enjoy. That's it from me, guys. I'm going to love you, leave you. Stay safe. And if somehow you didn't enjoy this video, run it back and hear it all again. Peace.